Good morning and welcome. This is our second attempt at this webinar this morning, and apologies to all of those who had logged in earlier on. We had a small technical hitch, as they say, but we're back on track. And what we've decided to do is to record this webinar and to share it with all of our members. So welcome to everybody. I know we have people who had signed up and who were involved earlier were people from Sun Life, New Ireland, Dell, KBC, AIB, VoxPro, Virgin Media, Abtrans, Service Source, VHI. So delighted that everybody was able to join us earlier. My name is Dorothy, and this is the first of what we're hoping will be a series of webinars for our members, or for everybody, should I say, under the banner of CCMA Community Chats. And it really is just to help us all stay in touch and support each other during this very challenging period. So as you know, CCMA is all about connection and collaboration, and that is what we will continue to do. And our plan is going forward to host 2 webinars per week on Tuesdays and Fridays. And we did a little short poll earlier while everybody was online, and it looks like it'll certainly be a morning time webinar. So we'll keep you updated on new webinars and timings over the coming days. As I said, this is being recorded. We'll make it available on our events page. We'll send it out to you via email, and you can share it with friends, family and colleagues. And I've also reached out to ask members that if there's any particular topic that you would like a webinar on, that you're struggling with, it might be, you know, workforce scheduling now in this new way of working, please send me through an email at dorothy@ccma.ie, and we'd certainly bring on the experts to help you with that, and we'll share everybody else's experience and what they're doing in that space. Our next webinar will be on Tuesday. It'll be hints and tips on managing teams remotely, and we also hope to do a webinar with yoga next week. So we just need to work out how the practicalities of that, and again, I'll keep you posted on that. Before I hand over to Maurice, I want to thank Cormac Farrelly of WSI, our social media partner, who is helping myself and Maurice with the webinar today, and has already earned his free charge because he's had to set us up again. So Cormac, thank you so much for that. So to the main event, delighted to welcome Maurice Whelan, founder of Unleash Potential and also former chairperson of CCMA. And Maurice is going to host this half-hour meditation, mindfulness meditation. But also just want to mention to everybody that Maurice has recorded a series of short guided mindfulness meditation practices, and they can be downloaded from his website, which is unleashpotential.ie. So I'm going to hand over to Maurice now. Thank you so much, Maurice, for giving freely of your time this morning. And we're going to sit back, relax, and enjoy the meditation. So thank you.
Great, thank you, Dorothy, and Cormac, and thanks for your help today. Apologies for the people who were on earlier on. Unfortunately, there was technical issues at my end. But if ever you wanted to see a mindfulness teacher under pressure, and seeing how you handle it, this morning was a very good example. So let me start really by just talking a little bit about mindfulness. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lead us in a mindfulness meditation. So there has been a lot written about mindfulness, and sometimes people can feel it's like the new kid on the block. But actually, mindfulness has been around for 2,500 years, and it was, according to history, it was developed by Buddha. And Buddha used to travel around India, and he was helping people to manage their suffering, as it was called then, because there was no word that we have in modern language in relation to stress. So that's the old history of mindfulness. The more modern history of mindfulness, really, it goes back to about 40 years ago, when a molecular scientist called Dr. John Kabat-Zinn, he was studying in the University of Massachusetts in the medical center, and being a practitioner, a meditation practitioner himself, he really wanted to share with the world the benefits of meditation. And what he had noticed through his work was that when people meditated, that they recovered quickly from physical illness. But also what he was interested in was understanding how mindfulness could help and support people who suffered from anxiety, depression, and stress. And he developed a program called Mindfulness-Based Stress Reduction, because he knew that if this was really phenomenon of mindfulness was to take place or take hold within society, that it needed to be based on research. So that program has been running all over the world for the past 40 years. And a lot of research has gone into mindfulness and the benefits of mindfulness. And one of the benefits of mindfulness is that people tend to feel a sense of calm. They're better able to cope with stress and anxiety. They're more focused in the way that they approach situations and work. And Dorothy and myself were talking about this, and in the current climate of what's happening with the coronavirus, we thought that it might be interesting to share a little bit around mindfulness and the practice of mindfulness. So I'm called into companies all the time to talk about mindfulness, which is wonderful. But mindfulness, really, to really get the benefits of mindfulness, you need to partake in a daily mindfulness practice. So just talking about my own experience, so what I would do on a daily basis when I get up, because that seems to work for me, is I would do a 15 or 20 minute meditation. But it's the consistency of doing that meditation, and that's where you get the benefits of mindfulness from. The other thing I would say about mindfulness is when I started to work with mindfulness a couple of years ago, I'm not your natural kind of throw your leg over your shoulder yoga person. I'm just it's not something that would come naturally to me. And I was getting very caught up in the fact of, when I sit and I do mindfulness meditation, that thoughts come into my mind all of the time. And really, mindfulness is about awareness in the moment. It's about getting in contact and connection with your body, what's happening within your body, what's happening within your thoughts, and what's happening within your emotions. And it's about doing this non-judgmentally. So if you're sitting and you're meditating, which we're going to do in a couple of minutes, and a thought about the coronavirus or your work or what's happening tomorrow comes into your mind, it's just about simply acknowledging that, letting it go, and bringing your focus back to the mindful meditation. So I think if we're going to talk about mindfulness, we probably need to experience it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to lead you in a short meditation. So I'm just going to invite you to take a position that supports you being fully awake. So for some people that might be sitting in a chair. And if you're going to choose to do this sitting in the chair, just make sure that your feet are flat on the ground and that your back and your behind are supported by the chair. If you're going to do this as I'm doing, kneeling down, just make sure that your body is supported and you're keeping your back straight. Or you may choose to do this lying down on the ground. So if you choose to lie down on the ground, just make sure that you're lying on a flat surface, with your palms facing up to the ceiling. Or, because I kind of tend to fall asleep when I'm lying down on the floor, what I do is I put my elbows. So if I put my elbows beside me, and then if I happen to kind of fall asleep or start to drift off, your hands will fall back, and that will just wake you up naturally. So just bringing yourself into a position that is comfortable for you in this moment. And what I'll invite you to do is I'll invite you to close your eyes or to bring your gaze down to the floor. And starting by taking a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and one more time. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And just letting our breath settle into its natural rhythm. Remembering that there is no right way to breathe or wrong way to breathe. There is only the breath. Not changing the breath in any way, just letting it settle into its natural rhythm. And if thoughts come into your mind, just letting those thoughts float by as if they were on clouds, and bringing your focus back to the breath. Maybe noticing for you where the breath is more prevalent in the body. Is it more prevalent in the nostril area? The back of the throat? For you, it may be in the chest area, or it could be in the stomach area. Just noticing where in the body the breath is most prevalent for you. And if thoughts come into our mind, as they often do, just letting those thoughts go and bringing your focus back to the breath. The in-breath and the out-breath. Not changing it in any way, because there is no right way or wrong way. There is only the breath. And maybe noticing in the body, maybe where the in-breath, or that moment when the in-breath becomes the out-breath. Not changing the breath in any way. And if our mind has wandered, just bringing our focus and our attention back to the breath. The in-breath and the out-breath. And just becoming aware of the natural rhythm of our breath, the source of all life. And contemplating that the breath is the body's natural way to soothe, to ease, to de-stress. And if your mind has wandered, as the mind often does, without any judgment, just bringing the focus back to the breath. The in-breath and the out-breath. Remembering that there is no right way or wrong way, there is just the breath. And if our mind has wandered, as it often does, just without judgment, just guiding the mind back to focus on the breath. Now moving our focus from the breath to the heart. And it might be helpful to place one or both hands on your heart. And quietly, in your mind, repeating the following. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be loved. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be loved. This may be difficult for you to do at first. Just recognize those thoughts and feelings and repeat. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be loved. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be loved. And visualizing wellness, love, peace, and happiness flowing out of our heart to every cell in our bodies. Be in this loving moment. Now bringing to our mind's eye somebody that is very close to us, somebody that we love deeply. This could be a partner, a family member, a parent, a child. And imagine them sitting in front of us now and saying to them, may you be well. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be loved. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be loved. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be loved. And imagining wellness, love, peace, and happiness flowing out from your heart and enveloping this person. Now bringing to your mind's eye the CCMA community, people that we meet at events all of the time, people that we've built up significant friendships with over the years. It might be helpful to imagine these people standing in front of you, maybe at an event that you were previously at, doing what we always did, having a cup of coffee, having a chat. And looking at these individual people and saying, may you be well. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be loved. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be loved. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be loved. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be loved. And imagining wellness, love, peace, and happiness flowing out from your heart and enveloping this group of people. Be in this loving moment. And finally, imagining us looking down on our country and sending out to everybody on the island of Ireland this wish. May you be well. May you be peaceful. May you be happy. May you be loved. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be loved. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be loved. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be loved. And imagining wellness, love, peace, and happiness flowing out from your heart and enveloping the whole country. Be in this loving moment. And bringing to mind ourselves, the person we love, the CCMA community, and our nation as a whole. And saying, may we all be well. May we all be happy. May we all be peaceful. May we all be loved. May we all be well. May we all be happy. May we all be peaceful. May we all be loved. May we all be well. May we all be happy. May we all be peaceful. May we all be loved. Be in this loving moment. And as we end this mindfulness meditation, my wish for you is that even in these circumstances, that you find wellness, peace, happiness, and love. And in your own time, when you feel comfortable to do so, just opening your eyes and bringing your focus back into the room. So thank you for sharing that time and that meditation with me. Certainly in my own life personally, I have found that mindfulness meditation and the practice of mindfulness meditation has kind of been an anchor for me. It's kind of my go-to thing. I hope you found this session useful. And as Dorothy said, if you go onto the website unleashpotential.ie and look under mindfulness, what I've done is I've recorded a 3-minute mindful meditation, a 10-minute mindful meditation, a body scan meditation. So there's a number of meditations there that you can play around with. And if anybody has any questions, I'm sure Dorothy will pass on my details. So thank you for your time this morning, and I'll hand back to Dorothy to close out the session.
Thanks so much, Morris. That was lovely. Just felt like a big warm hug. So thank you. So just want to thank Morris and Cormac. I'm sorry, I don't want to get upset now, but it was just lovely. Sorry.
That's all right.
Anyway,
it's kind of a sign of times.
Back to business. So recording is now done. We'll set it up. We'll send it out to members, and everybody stay safe and wash your hands. That's the main thing. So keep safe.